really solid performances. Cam Newton throws for 355 yards, 3 touchdowns as they beat the Lions 27-24. The Lions scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to make it close, but the Panthers dominated that game
Just when
early.
I was starting to buy into the Lions as a potential threat in the NFC, they lay an egg at home. I mean, Cam Newton was very good.
Stafford sacked 6 times. They ran the ball for 50 yards total. Abdullah did nothing for you. Nothing.
Trust me, I have the box league I'm in. I look at his box score every week and I go, bleh.
By the way, this was all Cam Newton and I believe it was Ed Dixon who had a huge day.
Ed Dixon, I believe, 5 catches for $175.
But didn't find the end zone like Christian McCaffrey finally did.
He did. That was a nice play that they ran
shovel
too.
pass.
He looks so tiny. He looks so tiny.
I want to thank him for his 7 rushing yards.
I'm a huge Christian McCaffrey guy, but, man, he looks so tiny out there.
Yeah. Well, I think I saw that Cam Newton coming into the game was completing like 75% of his passes or something like that. Something crazy.
We started off slow, but 3 touchdowns
Funchess
yesterday.
scores again. Benjamin, a nice connection down the sideline.
68%.
That's really good for Cam Newton. Carson Wentz, 4 touchdown passes in a 34-7 thrashing
Just a drubbing
of the Arizona Cardinals.
You know, I only watched a little of that game, but, again, very Roethlisberger-esque in his ability to stay in the pocket and release the football while he's being dragged
on the
down.
touchdown to Aguilar. I'm not sure if it's the same instance you're talking about. He just sidesteps the rush, finds Aguilar downfield. He makes a good play.
There was one
finds
he
the
didn't
end
even
zone.
complete the pass, but he avoided the sack and he gave it a good shot at a throw downfield when he's being dragged down by both legs.
He's good at
and
it.
he has the strength to stay up there and release the football.
Cake said you were starting to buy the Lions, and then you see what the Lions did. I was starting to buy the Bills.
Yeah.
And the Bengals beat them 20-16.
You know, I give a lot of credit to Bill Lazor, who was promoted to OC after they looked dead in the water in their first few games. Look, they're targeting A.J. Green. They're getting their best player involved. He went for nearly 200 yards yesterday.
7 catches, $189, had a long touchdown. Andy Dalton threw for 328. Did have 2 picks. But they're now 2-3. They've won their last 2 after the 0-3 start.
They sacked Taylor 6 times.
Yeah.
And they got after him.
Joe Mixon found the end zone as well. The rookie's getting more touches now.
They're starting to put it together. Won a couple in a row.
Yep. I didn't see 1 second of this game, and I'm glad the Dolphins beat the Titans 16-10.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't see 1 second of it either. I mean, do you want to see a quarterback matchup of Matt Castle and Jay Cutler? At one point, it was near the beginning of the fourth quarter. There were like 2 minutes left in the third, and Jay Cutler had 21 yards passing.
I heard
deep into the third quarter.
Yeah, they still won. Won the game.
I heard a description of Matt Castle's ability to throw the ball, and they said it would be like a Major League Baseball pitcher who throws 55. That's how bad his arm is.
I can't believe that they can't find anybody else on this planet other than Matt Castle.
Because nobody wants Kaepernick to deal with that.
Nobody wants Robert either. Robert was tweeting that he was running that hill. He said that hill ain't going to run itself. And that he was going to watch film on Sunday. He was
giving analysis over Twitter.
Yeah.
But doesn't that blow your mind that Matt Castle is still playing as
It
bad
is
as
shocking.
They just trust that he can run plays, I guess, that he can run offense and not completely humiliate you, I guess.
He had 21 completions for 141 yards.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything.
Think about that.
That's hard to do.
It's so bad.
Maybe the most surprising game to me was the Steelers just getting smashed by the Jags 30-9. Ben Roethlisberger, 5 interceptions, including 2 pick sixes in the game.
I mean, Bortles threw for 95 yards, and they win by 25.
I mean, that Jacksonville
Can you
secondary.
explain that?
He's the ultimate game manager now, Bortles.
Secondary in Jacksonville is nasty.
Yeah.
And Jalen Ramsey,
He's legit.
that dude is a player.
So let's go through Roethlisberger's stats for the year. What is he doing on the year? So he's got 6 touchdowns, 7 picks, got a quarterback rating of 76, only completing 61% of his passes.
He's been awful.
And the big thing about Ben
like
is
They're lucky to be 3-2.
his
Not like
Heinz
him.
Field splits are generally way better than what he does on the road. But he was awful at home yesterday.
Has he ever thrown 5 picks in the game? I doubt it.
Probably not.
Just to rip through a couple of these games, the Browns are 0-5. Jets are 3-2. They beat them 17-14. Kaiser was benched at the end of the first half. The Colts improved to 2-3. Beat your Niners, Jason, in overtime. Second straight overtime loss for the 49ers. The Giants are 0-5. Chargers get their first win. Big story there is Odell Beckham Jr. lost the season, broke his ankle. That was 27-22.
Brandon Marshall and Sterling Shepard also got hurt in that game. Not sure how serious.
The Raiders are now 2-3. They've lost 3 in a row. The Ravens beat them 30-17.
Bitter about that.
Of course, that was E.J. Manuel starting in place of Derek Carr.
Who are the Ravens playing next week, Valdez? Remember, we bet under 9 wins.
They host the Bears.
Oh, that's a fatty. 4-2.
That's such a win.
The Seahawks improved to 3-2. Rams 10. Rams had a chance to win. Jared Goff actually led them down the field, threw a strike on a third down to Cooper Kupp. Now, it was a fastball, but Cooper Kupp had it in his hands, couldn't hold on to it.
And that would have won the game, right?
Would have won it. Well, would have tied it, and then an extra
point, right.
Would potentially win it.
Yeah, Goff was 22 of 47 for 288. Did throw a couple picks.
Well,
Charlie on the last drive.
Charlie was hyping him up.